Doordash just dropped a massive economic report tracking millions of purchases, and the numbers are telling a completely different story than what politicians want you to hear. What's up, guys? This is Colton again, with the most important news on the internet. So Doordash's Chief Analytics Officer, Jessica Lux, just released this huge report analyzing affordability trends across the country. They're tracking millions of food purchases to show what's really happening with inflation right before the midterms. And here's the crazy part. The data is way more complicated than anyone's talking about. According to Fox News Digital, Doordash created 3 different indexes to track price changes, and Jessica Lux is being very careful about how she's presenting this. She says, quote, "There's really no single story across local economies. National averages are a useful benchmark, but economic conditions can vary significantly at the local level." Now this is where it gets interesting. The report shows inflation cooling in some areas, with breakfast basics actually dropping 22.3% over the past year. But then, you've got cheeseburger meals that went up 3.7%, from 1770 to 1835 nationally. And get this, Lax points out, quote, "When you look at the top 100 cities, you see some pretty stark differences in how much a cheeseburger meal can cost. We're talking $12.47 in Lincoln, Nebraska versus $26.96 in Anchorage, Alaska." The Bureau of Labor Statistics shows food away from home rising 3.9% in February, but Doordash's real-time data is painting a much more nuanced picture. Here's what nobody's talking about. This is the first time a major delivery platform has weaponized their purchase data for political timing. Think about it. Doordash has access to real-time spending patterns that government statistics take months to compile. They're essentially creating their own economic narrative right before an election. This isn't just a report. It's a new form of corporate political influence through data. Let me break this down for you. What this really means is that your economic reality depends entirely on where you live and what you're buying. If you're in Memphis, your essentials basket costs $51.93. If you're grabbing breakfast basics in Greensboro, North Carolina, you're paying $2.60. But the political implications are huge here. Both parties are going to cherry-pick these numbers. Democrats will point to the cooling inflation and the breakfast price drops. Republicans will hammer the cheeseburger increases and the massive regional disparities. The real story is that national economic messaging is basically meaningless when a cheeseburger costs twice as much in one city versus another. Do you trust a delivery company to tell you the truth about the economy, or is this just corporate spin with better data? Drop your take in the comments and let me know what food prices look like in your city. I'm Colton with the most important news on the internet. See you tomorrow.